Since I've been focused on improving my life, there is one decision that has been the single biggest decision I have ever made and has by far made the biggest impact on my life. And I truly mean that of anything that I've done in the last 5 years. The one thing that has given me the lifestyle and the life that I have always dreamed of is something I have not talked about here yet at all. And that one thing was building a successful online business. Now in this video, I want to share with you the 4 reasons I think everyone should build an online business because of the way that it completely transformed my life. What's up guys? Alex Hine, author of the book Master the Day. Now, I've put together something brand new. It's a 30-minute audio MP3 on the 3 keys to building a successful online business that pays you to live the life you always dreamed of. So I'm actually building an early interest list for my first business course I'm launching in July. Now this course is not for everyone. It is for people willing to invest money, and it is not going to be a simple $100 course, into building a real online business that can pay them to live the life they always dreamed. The number one reason for me building an online business was meaningful work. You know, when I was working at my first jobs in my 20s, I couldn't help shake this one damn feeling, which is that, why am I alive? Like, why am I wasting 40 hours a week for nothing? Like, I'm getting paid $35,000 a year to live in an apartment I don't even really like that much, to spend 40 hours doing something I don't want to be doing, for what? So I can exist on a piece of land, to get drunk with my friends every Friday night because I hate my life? Like, this is the purpose of life? Screw that. I wanted work that, even if I got paid nothing, $2,500 a month just to exist, I would have gladly taken that with a job that I loved. And that's the main reason I started building my business. The second reason was I wanted control of my time, which meant control of my destiny. You know, how am I supposed to be able to live out my best life with 40 hours dedicated to someone else? And on top of that, there's no reason for me to even do a good job at work because I get paid no matter what. But what happens if I wanted to get double the income, double the salary? If I work double as hard, I'm not going to get paid double as much. So what's the point? You know, for me, I wanted, for example, to be able to take 2 vacations a year. Now, working for someone else, I can't do that at most companies. But now as an entrepreneur, I take 4 vacations a year. Sometimes I'll just work remotely from France for a month. Like, that is the awesome part of having an online business. And even though I don't do it much, the most important thing to me was that I control my destiny now. I control my future. I make my own schedule. I can work from anywhere. I choose the projects I get to work on to a certain extent. It's the freedom of having that. And that brings me to the third thing, which is freedom. You know, for me, I always dreamed of the freedom to be able to take a normal Wednesday off, go to the gym, get lunch with a friend, and in the evening, maybe guess what? I board a flight because I'm going to southern Spain, and I'm just going to write my book for a month and have a good time drinking wine, drinking just these vermouth, a nice vermouth, sitting outside in Barcelona with friends, hanging out, and then a couple hours a day writing my next book. Well, guess what? That's exactly what I did in July 2 years ago. I wrote my second full-length book, Milk the Pigeon, tracing the footsteps of Paulo Coelho in the book The Alchemist, going all over southern Spain, Andalusia, Granada, Sevilla. I went all over southern Spain. And then at the end, I met my friends in Barcelona, some friends I had from living in China, and we drank vermouth every night, sat out in the sun, and just had the best time of my life. I rented an Airbnb for a whole month. I would write for a few hours in the morning. The evening and afternoon, I took off. And that is the sweetest part of an online business. That level of freedom is not something you can have really any other way that I've seen it. And the last reason to build one is that there is an almost infinite upside. You know, 5 years ago, I've had my business for 5 years. Only 2 years, I've had YouTube. And when I started, Like the dream was, what if I spend 9 hours a day, I replace it with work I love, and I'm barely making enough to live. I'm getting paid like $2,000 a month, barely enough to survive, but I'm happy as hell. That was the best case scenario. But now 5 years later, not only am I only working 3 hours per day in my business, I mean, I'm doing a doctorate, I'm in medical school. But on top of that, I've launched 5 books. I have a YouTube channel and the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And more important to me, you always DM me, email me, tell me my content has helped you change your life. That is the shit I live for. That is the most fulfilling thing in the world. And now I've got speaking opportunities, new books, products, online courses, events coming up. Like, it just gets more exciting with time. And I never could have predicted that. And so the beauty is that when you build an audience-based business like this, the new things that come out of it every single year, it just gets more and more exciting. And if you do it right, more and more fulfilling. Now, I'm super excited for this new course because I've always wanted to launch a business course when I reached a certain milestone in my business. The reason being, there are so many bullshitters on the internet selling business courses. Like, I have a public brand. You can see what I'm doing. You know I'm a real person. You have an idea of where my income comes from. So I've included that brand new, it's a 30-minute audio download. If you want to build an online business this year, I'm launching a beta program for 50 people. It's going to be launching in July. You want to have your own online business? Add yourself by clicking that link below and downloading that free audio. And I'll notify you when I open those spots, that enrollment, in about a month or 2. So I hope that helps you guys. I really do believe, there's so many things I worked on in my life, my happiness, my fitness, my relationships, and my character. But truly the thing, and I mean this honestly, the thing that made the biggest difference in my day-to-day life, every day, was having my own business online. Because that's 9 hours a day I no longer hate. That made all the difference in my life. And so if I can help you shorten that learning curve from 5 years to 1, that would be sweet. So if you'd like, you can join me there, the first link in the description. Otherwise, check out my last videos right there and right there.